working on a project for a couple of months or so. I want to warn you guys that I have never gotten formal training in programming. But I have done a lot of self-teaching and a lot of, like, personal research. So a lot of my time not spent on a full-time job, or streaming, or hanging out or anything, has just been, my free time has been spent, doing my own personal research of programming. And so I made a game. Is this gonna open right? I might be able to do this properly. Yeah. So, if I go back to live screen, we're gonna change the game capture. Yeah, it changes it automatically. Okay. So, I made a game. You can't see it right now because the box is hiding it. It's a lot of things that have been messing up. But there is Ephraim on the right and Erica on the left. So what you guys can do, you guys have a special command that you guys can enter in. And I'm going to add a text source. It's going to run a thing or whatever. It's just going to keep going. There's no winning yet. But if I add in a text box here, add a new source instead. So, yes, read from file, come on. Uh-oh. Did it not work properly? Anyways, the command is !S, and then space. If you want to support the blue team, you'll put a 1. If you want to support the red team, you support a 2. Or you'll put 2. Space, and then a number between 0, 1, or 2. So I'll put in I'll support the blue team. If you do !S, supporting the blue team, I'll put 1, and then I want to become a mercenary. There are 3 classes: mercenaries, knights, and mages. So !S, space 1 or 2, and then space 0, 1, or 2. So it'll look like that. And then now I'm put into reserve for the blue team. You guys can all join in as well by putting in a command like that. 0 is mercenary, 1 is armor knight, and 2 is mage. So I have joined the fight. Now enemy phase. It's a heavy work in progress, by the way, so not a lot of things are working, and it's absolutely buggy as heck. But this is the game that you all can join in. And there you go. You get the gist of it. This is supposed to be kind of a raid battle of you create your characters and you play in kind of a rock, paper, scissors kind of thing. Where if you see a lot of armor knights, you should know that mages deal a lot of damage to armor knights, because armor knights have high defense, but not a lot of magic defense. But mages also get countered by physical attackers. Like that. And I think this week I want to do a stream that is dedicated to this and do an experimental attempt. So yeah, red team won. There. Yeah. No, this is like what I kind of want to have happen. I can still create like a blue team member, go in and whatever and fight. So I'm gonna work out a lot of the bugs. I want to have this week, I'm gonna do a dedicated stream, or at least attempt one. It's a heavy work in progress, and I've made this almost entirely by myself, aside from ripping assets from Fire Emblem. But I'm hoping that we can get this to be shared, let people know that it'll exist, and I'll give more of a warning a couple of days ahead of time on my Twitter, that this stream will be popping up and being like, hey, because I'm planning for a Thursday stream of this game, so that way I have a few extra days to work on it. I want you guys to give me ideas and like kind of give me suggestions of what's going on, because I've worked on this basically entirely by myself. I showed it to a few friends, they liked the concept, and they said that with it being a work in progress, it'll certainly be improved. But I would like for everybody to kind of help out and work with me a little bit. So I made a stream fight, or a stream game. You guys play the game, and I sit back and I watch you guys play. I would like for this to kind of like start spreading to let people know that, hey, this is a thing. I'd love it if you guys could help out any way you can. Mostly just by sharing. If you absolutely can share, by all means. That is a gigantic help right there. So yeah, that's what I'm hoping for.